Hello everybody, welcome back to Tom Tries. Today we move on to scenario 3 here in Gloomhaven. We gotta get you caught up on what happened between, because you're gonna see some new cards underneath. Nita, our human void Warden, and Hatchet, Axel, our Inox Hatchet. I almost like his name better as just Hatchet, but Void Warden, Nita, Inox Hatchet, Axel. They were able to go shopping in the between time. Nita picked up these weathered boots. If you exhaust the item during your movement, add +1 move to a single movement. And if you remember from the last one, we had that issue where we were just one space away from getting that last coin. So I thought, you know what? Let's pick that up. And they both have a stamina potion. During your turn, return one of your discarded cards to your hand. And then Hatchet, we picked up the Iron Helmet. When attack, consider any 2x attack modifier card the enemy draws to be a +0 instead, as well as that stamina potion. I've also been told there are active cards that are going to be happening this time. We're probably just going to put Hatchets up here. Void Wardens can go above. They've got a leftover gold for Axel on one human. Void Warden had 4 left over. Didn't quite hit 30, otherwise I probably would have gotten another 20 item. But we were at 29 where we ended. We got our little tokens available and ready to go. We've got some starting enemies on the board, because we watched the good old watch it play to learn how this one goes. But let's get into it. Scenario 3, the Black Ship. After getting your fill of stew and plenty of rest at the Sleeping Lion, you start off early in the morning. First order of business is looking for information on someone named Roland. He seems to be making a trade out of buying fresh corpses. You'd like to know why. It's slow going at first, but eventually find a pair of vermlings down in the sinking market who seem overly interested in cadaver disposal. After some persuasion, they cough up that they too are being paid by a man named Roland to deliver bodies. They even give you the drop-off location, some derelict ship at the old docks. You head down to the pier and look around. It doesn't take long to spot the suspicious vessel. Not only is it leaking some vile black liquid from the hull, but there are 2 men wearing red robes standing guard outside on the dock. They notice you eyeing them and begin making threatening gestures for you to move along. Looks like getting to the bottom of this is going to require cracking a few more skulls. The special rules on this one: make sure characters add the first 2 ability cards marked the 1 into their skill decks. So we'll now have a starting hand of 8 for each character. We have already done that in the between time. Enemies. We're gonna see giant vipers, but not in this first area. We have a separated room and a separated third room here as well as some more text for when we get to the doors. We need a treasure chest here. We're just gonna spawn the tokens and traps here real quick. Let's see, what's that, a 3? Yep, that's a 3. Here's another 3 trap. I think that's everything that gets spawned. We just need to shuffle these a little bit. So these 2 rooms here, they will not spawn enemies until we get to them. And we also have difficult terrain in the middle, which does require 2 movement points to enter unless we have a jump. Also, poison, wound, curse, and bless are now all a thing, as well as a long rest, which we'll get to if we need to get there or not. All right, Axel's back to 8 health. Nita is at 6. We've got him starting here and here, and I think we're good to go. Mission is kill all the enemies. So we'll start making our way through and see what we can do. So let's get to it. Do we have a good ranged attack? How far off are we? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's perfect. That double throw would be nice. Up to 2 enemies within 3 hexes. So yeah, let's do that double throw. And then let's see, is there anything on the bottom that we can do? We could also move 2. All adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. How much health do zealots have? They have 6. They can move 2 and they attack 2, so they're gonna hit a little hard. So I think we are just going to... Ooh, we've got this new big ability. Place one of your character tokens on this card. You may add +3 attack to any of your ranged attacks by moving this token from this card to the target after the attack ability is resolved. When that target dies, place the token on the hex in which it died. If you loot that hex, return the token to this card. That would be great to get out early so we can start hitting real hard real quick, but I want to hit early. I don't know if we should do that. It also will give us 2 XP. That's new for this mission as well. Do we suck it up and not attack this turn and get the favorite out? So then we can get that that +3 or that +3 on attack rolling. And what do we have on the bottom that we can do? We can move 3, push 2, move 5, and maybe Void Warden will be able to help us out with an attack, or at least trying to keep the zealots away. Mobilize, but we'd have to start next to them. That's a move 1, loot 1. All right, we're gonna go. Yeah, let's go the favorite. We'll hold double throw. Oh, they're so lined up right now. Oh, that's. Yeah, all right. That's it's just gonna bug me a little bit, but we'll suck it up a little bit. Let us move 2 afterwards. All right, that should work. Those are R2. Void Warden. Nita, what do you have? Lure the Void with your disarm. Attack 3. One ally within 2 range may perform an attack 4. That wouldn't be bad. One ally within range 3. Ranged attack. Force 1 enemy within range 3 to perform an attack 2. That wouldn't be bad. Because we're 1, 2, 3 from him. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, turn off the lights. And that's a bottom. And we have a top action. We can actually do that twice. I don't think that's going to be too terrible of an idea. So suggestion and turn out the lights. We'll put the 23 on the top. And I think we are all set. So let's see. What is... so we don't draw a giant viper yet. So let's keep that off to the side. Basic zealots are going to go at a 46 with a blood boil. Attack 1 at a range of 2 and a muddle. Hey. All right. So hatchet goes at 17. Void Warden goes at 23, followed by the zealots. So let's get hatchet going first. Let's get favorite going. So that gave us 2 XP. We'll track that. And then place one of your character tokens on this card. You can add 3 to any range attack by moving this token over. You get that back once it's looted. And our other action is we were going to move 1 and 2. All adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. So we're going to do 1 point of damage to this first zealot. Aptly numbered 1 and 2. I know. Original numbers. So let's get this discarded. And we go over to Void Warden. Let's get some attacks out of the way here. We this is 1, 2, 3 away. We could do this twice, where we could have this enemy attack the adjacent for 3, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll keep Void Warden backed up. And we're kind of making Hatchet Axel into a bit of a tank with that iron helmet. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. Is we're gonna use both suggestion as well as the turn out the lights on this one. They'll be focusing their attack here. We need to use the monster deck for this one. So first attack of 3 plus 1, 4 damage coming out to the number 2. They take 6 to kill. So all right, we're good on that one. And now we got 2 plus or minus. Oh, canceled attack. Oh, you hate to see it. C'est la vie. All right, that was a good try though. So those two are discarded. And I do believe at the end of the round is where we resolve reshuffling that, so we know we're about to not see that coming. We also have the ability to block damage by discarding cards as well. And by discard I mean losing cards. We can do 2 out of the discard or 1 out of our hand to block damage, and we may have to consider, because this is gonna hurt. We have, okay, so Blood Boil, first one goes first. It is a attack of 1 at a range of 2. The Nita is too many spaces away to be focused without the disadvantage. There's no move on this, so right now it would be the attack on Hatchet as well as Muddle. So let's get we'll get the Muddle ready just in case. I gotta remember Muddle. Disadvantage on all attacks. Remove at the end of the next turn. Not the worst, not great either. But let us go ahead and resolve. So it's attack of, let's see, 2, currently 3, and a disadvantage. So 3. So it's an attack of 2. All right, thank goodness for us. So attack of 2. Yeah, we're just gonna take the damage down to 6, but Hatchet is muddled. And now our second Zealot is gonna do the same thing, is already in proper range to not have a disadvantage, is attacking for 4 damage. Oh, we may want to block that. Do we have anything that we care to get rid of? No, that would be good if we can move down. Yeah, you know something? We are going to lose this retrieval. It's a decent one, but yeah, oh, and it's bad to lose stuff early. You know, Void Warden has heals. We have heals. We can also take a long rest if we need to. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. All right, we drop down to 2 health. Oh, I don't like that. So, all right, we took the damage. Muddle is already on. Oh, that should wrap up the round. We'll put this over to a little discard on the side here. This gets reshuffled. The monster attacks. Ooh, actually, you're in a little bit of hurt, my friend. And sadly, Nita used some good stuff right away too. So I do think on the next one, if we could get a little bit of a move in our range to maybe try to take them both out, that would help, because favorite only works on a ranged attack. So let's see what we can do here. All right, we're back to the start of a new turn. Let's get everyone side by side again. What we got? We need to hit. All right. We could do Gift of the Void to hit. I still think we need to heal. All right, so we are going to heal our friend with a heal 3. That's on the top. On the bottom, let's see, we could at the start of your next 5 turns perform a curse, range 2 action. That would be nice, because then we can get some curses going into that deck. But this is one of those cards that once that's done, it is done. Yeah, you know, might not be a terrible idea, because one ally within range 3 may perform a shield. I don't like losing the card for good, but I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Signs of the Void and the Black Boon. See what Hatchet's got going on, because at least he's healing. I do want to do this attack 3 if we can help it, as well as move, so we can immobilize an enemy, and especially in case we miss. There's a move and a loot. That's not going to help us a ton. Move and a push in case we do take the damage, or in case we don't kill both. But we're moving first, so let's go with this here. All right, because it's immobilize target one adjacent enemy and then move 3. We're at a 25. Basic Zealot. Oh, a 19. Oh, that's no good. Okay, so let's see what we got. Void Warden goes on a 15. And then we've got a 25 here. So it's going to go Void Warden. It is then going to go Zealot and then Hatchet. All right, so Void, friend. Let's see. We are going to get this out to, at the start of your next 5 turns, perform a curse. A range 2/2 action. Then for the other half of the action, we are going to heal 3 at a range of 3, getting 1, 2, 3 back up for a 5/2. This is this part's going to hurt. So we have a Hex Whip. We've got a move and attack. So first one is going to attack at a -1. Let's see what happens here. Oh, perfect. That is going to be 0 damage, but there is a curse. There we go. Gotta just make sure it wasn't a monster. So we get a curse shuffled in. The other monster, gonna step up 1. Use that Hex Whip again. See what happens here. A +1, so it's gonna do 2 damage. And let's see. Yep, 2 damage straight up. Taking Axel down to 3. Yikes. That should be it for their turn. And we go to Axel's side. Let's see what we can do. Right now we are in perfect range for this close cuts. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So that's going to be attack of 3. All enemies targeted area suffer 3 plus a separate modifier for each. So let's go for number 1 first. So 3 and a cancel. Canceled out onto number 1. That's, whoo, we're feeling good right now. I tell you what, it's not even the cursed one. So we go to number 2, the -1. So we're going to hit him for 2 damage. All right, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6. The good news, we did knock this one out of commission. Oh boy. And now we can immobilize a target. So they are immobilized, cannot move, remove at the end of their next turn. And then we are going to move, we're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. I need to get them back. That's a little rough. Okay. You know, not a great turn. Not a terrible turn, but still not great. We still have that stamina potion, which is nice. We already need to reshuffle Hatchet's deck because of the 0. And Hex Whip's gonna go away for the Zealots. This is a little bit rougher than our last couple of rounds here. We're gonna have to, and we're gonna be starting to burn cards here soon too. Oh, the sad thing is too, our Void, our Nita is not gonna be able to curse, cause more than 2 away. So start of next 5 turns, so we'll get to that here in a second. Let's get this discarded here. These are off to the side. The muddle, oh, that would have put our dude at disadvantage. And it was on the, oh, and that was for all attacks anyway, so I do need a second card. That would have been a +1 no matter what. Yeah, we're pretending like we're correcting a mistake. See if we need to bring the enemy back out or not. If it would have zeroed, we would have brought him back. But the good news is the complete miss was already wiped out. So I don't feel too terrible. This is 1, 2, 3 away. So let's see. Let's do attack of 3 at a range of 3. Do I have a heal on the bottom? No. but I do have a move. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this on Hatchet, just so we can get the favorite out. I'm gonna try to hit that thing as hard as we can, and then Void Warden. We could, you know, if we don't kill it, Wicked Surge might not be terrible. One ally within 3, force all enemies. We could also heal 2 if we need to. So I think that's what we'll do. We will get 68, 72 out. These 2 go back. All right, not great, not terrible. Now we need to see what Zealots got coming up. They got Drain Life at a 27. So let's see what happens here. We've got a 18 on Hatchet, followed by a 27 on the Zealot. Void Warden going third. So now we were gonna have a 1, 2, 3 attack. We're gonna spend this onto the Zealot. Good news is I can't move, which makes our life a lot nicer. And now we attack for 6 plus modifier. That's 7. That's gonna be enough to murder. They only need 6 to go down. We just did 7 damage. This now goes to where they were. If we can get that back, that would be wonderful. All right, that's the first portion of this. We can now go 1, 2, 3, and I think we'll end here so we can pick this up. Yeah, so that can come back. That'll wrap you up. Void Warden, what we got going on here? Well, we want to move. Let's go 1, 2, and then we're gonna heal 2 at a range of 3 for the bottom action. So let us get you back up to 5. That's gonna wrap up the round. Do need to put this out because we forgot to do the Signs of the Void. We didn't curse anybody, I'm afraid. So, oh well, what you gonna do? All right, start of the next turn. This is gonna come back and reshuffle anyway. We're not drawing Zealots this turn until we open up the door. When we open up that door, we're gonna see some enemies. All right, let's get this shuffled. All right, that's good and shuffled. This doesn't need to be yet. That doesn't need to be yet. We've only got the 2 cards to play, so let's just get this out like so. We only got 2 cards to play, so let's do so like so. Simple enough. All right, let us see who goes first. We got a 46. We got a 46 and a 68. Currently no one over here. Let's take a look at what we can do. All right, first up, we are going to have Hatchet move 1, which is going to open this. We need to read, when any character opens the first door, read section 1 above. You burst into the cargo hold and a foul smell hits you in the face. A river of sticky black liquid flows through the ship, pouring between the various cracks in the hull. The source appears to be beyond the far door, but first, you have to fight your way past ruffians and their pets. Ooh. So let us get an enemy here. And we now also get to say hello to the Vipers. We get 1 into here. I think this is all that spawn. Alright, so that was the move 1 attack, the move 1 loot 1, can't currently loot. The other one, we could attack 2 at a range of 3. Right now, 1, nah, I don't have We're not close enough for that one. So I think we're going to pass the second half of the action, I'm afraid. So that's going to come back here. Oh, and because they came out, we need cards for them both. 43 to 46. So Giant Viper's going to go first, followed by the Zealot. Toxic Friendly is going to be move 1 +1. They have a movement of 2. He's going to move 3 with a jump and go 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack non-adjacent, and he would attack all adjacent enemies. Luckily for us, not in the way. Normally it costs 2 to go through here, but it has jump, so we're able to go through that without a penalty. That is the Giant Viper. This reshuffles at the end. Now we need to go 1, 2, and 3. Get closer to that. He's gonna want to avoid the trap the best they can. They're both done. The Zealot is going to attack with a +1. They would be swinging for 3 at a range of 2. Too far away to be able to do so with no movement. That's decent for us right now, I'll tell you what. Now we go to the Void Warden. Let's see what we can do. We could force all enemies within range 3. They're too far. Ooh, that would have been nice a little bit ago. One ally within range 2 may perform an attack 4, but we're a little too far out of the way. We can heal 2 at a range of 2, which I think we're gonna actually take that option to help our friend here. If they were poisoned, they would get a blessing, as well as remove that as well. And then we're gonna have them move 1 space instead of the 2 using the Wicked Search. That's gonna wrap up the round. Right now, we definitely need to take some rests. Basic Giant Viper needs to shuffle. I don't know. I'm not feeling as optimistic about this round. Because we still have 2 more enemies in the next room, as well as needing to get through this room before we can really do anything. So this is going to be try to do as much damage as we can. The good news, the Vipers only have 3 health each, but they have poison. Poison. All attackers gain +1 attack and prevents healing, and you only remove that when you are healed. So basic Vipers reshuffled. This doesn't get reshuffled in, so we'll wait till we get those back. Both of our characters are going to opt to do a short rest. Let's get the cards back. We'll lose 1. We'll do the usual at random bit. Well, it's kind of fun, at least for me anyway. So let us dump the 1. And short rest does not heal. All right, there we go. Oh. And there we go. Nice. That's a little nicer. All right, so let's take a look at what our options are. We've got, and we definitely want to attack at a range if we can help it. Attack 3, range 3. We could do the 6, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We can attack 2, range 3, target 2. And if we do drop, place one of your character tokens on this card, you may add 3 to any of your ranged attacks, moving the token this card to the target after the attack. After the attack ability is resolved, and that target dies. Now, if there's more than one target, though, that's the only thing I don't understand. It feels like I can only hit 1 target with that. If I could do both, I could maybe kill both those snakes with 1 throw, which would be real nice. Attack 3 at range. There's retrieval. If the target has your favorite token, return the token to its card. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good system. If I could move heavily, I could get between the two and hit them with an attack 3 and hope we don't miss. That'd be 1, 2, 3. That's actually okay. That's not terrible. Let's hold the range. We're gonna try to move 1, 2, 3. So I need to move, and I can pull. Ooh, I could push. Oh, I could push an adjacent enemy into a trap. That would actually kill one of them instantly. All right, I actually really like that. So we're gonna move and we're going to push. All right. We're gonna move, we're gonna attack. What's the lower number here? 24. All right, let's go this way. I can try to maybe lose track of the number after a while. All right, what we have on this side, force one enemy within range. I kind of want to move just so we can try to get after him, get inside and do some stuff. There's a move 3 and a muddle. One ally within 2 range. Skill 2, force enemies to move. That's not bad. One ally can perform. We could heal again. Do we have a good move card? A move 4. Yeah, we need to get you moving. There's a move 3 and a muddle. A loot 1. Force one enemy to perform an attack 3. I mean, if we missed everything, I want to be terrible. And yeah, let's give that a whirl. So we can maybe try to get within range to attack the zealot up top. So 43, 49. So we have to see if we're gonna get the ability to go before they might be able to do something to say otherwise. So let's grab zealots. They go at a 77. And strict goes at a 58. We've got a 24 and a 43. So it goes hatchet, warden, the giant viper, and the zealot. So hatchet going first. They are gonna. So we're gonna take the move 3 action here first. Let's get these slid over, and then that has a push of 2. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna opt to push this right into there, which is gonna set that trap off, killing our giant viper. And then we're gonna use close cuts to do an attack 3 adjacent. Hopefully we don't negate this one. We'll find out. +0, which is enough to kill it. So well done for us. And now we need the Void Warden to go. We can take Giant Viper off the track here. 'Cause we don't have to deal with them right now. Void Warden. Oh, it's these two. We're gonna have you go 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough actions to get inside of there for the 4th, but I do have an attack 3 at a range of 3. So let us do the zealot for 3. 4 damage, not bad. 4 out of 6. Going on to zealot number 2. Well done. And let's take a look at, so that'll wrap up what they did. This needed to actually go up 1. Nothing gets cursed, I'm afraid, because no one within range. That's it for the Warden. All right, we've got their cards put away. Now we go to just a stack a little easier for me on a limited table space. Let's see what we got going on. That is now the Zealot's action, who's going to try to move, but at a -1, so they only have a 1 move. They can't step into the terrain because they don't have the 2, and they would attack -1 with poison, but they have nowhere to move. No attack will be made. Hey, go team. I think. So, what we're going to do too is we're actually going to have Hatchet use the stamina potion to get this close cuts back. Move up to let's see, yeah, to get we want to do that one, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, but we don't get to pick that up. So we'd go 1, 2, 3 if we do this, and we at least save that card. And it's a push 2. What else do you have for movement? A move. Oh, you're sitting on a move 3. So I think, yeah, we'll still spend this anyway. We're gonna get this back here. And do we have any big moves here? Yes, we do. We've got this move up to 4 that we're gonna put back for the Void Warden. Try to get them to be able to move just a touch further if we can help it. Let's get this Vile Scourge put away. There's no reshuffle for the Zealot yet. I think we're good for that round. Okay, so let us move on to the next round. And I know we want to get him moving as fast as we can. So we want to go, yeah, this move 3 with Immobilize. We're gonna do that. And yeah, sadly everything on the top is gonna get wasted right now. So let's just, we'll just use our 51 here. That'll use that. Void Warden, I do want you to hit. I want you to hit kind of hard. And here's the good news. Gonna get 1 XP. We're going into that, and we actually get to put a curse into the monster deck, making our life a little nicer. So that curse at a range of 2 actually goes off as the signs of the void. Let us take a look at what we got. Did we what did we pick back up? We had the move 4 that we picked up. I think we're gonna change our mind slightly. Black Boon's gonna go back because I want to be able to kill, like we have to kill that Zealot. And this is an attack 3. I don't think they have anything on the bottom that actually attacks. Nothing on the top that attacks directly. So yeah, we're taking the turn off the lights instead, and then we are gonna try to move. And heal action wouldn't be that great. A move action would be good, especially if we kill it. So let's, okay. And if all else, we have a muddle, so that'll, if we don't kill it, we do muddle it at least. So those will be ready here. All right, and the basic Zealot at a 27, a little early. We're at a 35, 23. Yep, so 51. Thank goodness. We, our Void Warden's going first. So hopefully gonna be able to kill it. Let's find out. So we're gonna do the attack 3 of a range of 3 first. Let's see how we do. All we need is 2 damage. So hopefully it's not canceled. Good, just -1, not canceled out. That takes the Zealot out of the equation. So good, good for us. I can put this off to the side. We'll get this reshuffled here in a minute. The health taken off. And then we're gonna move 3 with a muddle. We don't have to worry about the muddle, but I think what we'll do is during your movement, add +1 to a single movement. We will spend that. This is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're pretty close to the door, which is nice. I don't know if we should be necessarily going for that coin, but we are. So on this other side of life, we got a move a 3, move a 2, so I can go 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to use the top half of the other card. And that is going to be that turn. All right. Yeah, that's legit it. All we need to do is move 2. That's move 1, loot 1. This is a move 3, so we're definitely using that. Anything on the top, nothing drastic. So let's put those as such. Void Warden, what can I do with you? Force all enemies, loot 1. Strength of 3. A strength in range of 3. Collect all money, tokens, and treasure tiles in or adjacent to your hex, then you or one ally. Oh, so loot would have been real good if we were a step away. And also, real quick on Hatchet, he had the move 1, loot 1. So if he moves 1, loots 1, he would grab that, I think. Yeah, because that goes adjacent. So let's actually use this instead. And then everything over here is just to try to get us to move 2. So, well, let's just use these 2. Because we have to put in something. So a 68, 89. All right, perfect. So, 46 versus 68. We're going first here. We're going here, and we'll pick up this treasure, which tells us to go to number 10 in the glossary. Let's see. Number 10. Fateful Compass, item 27. All right. Let's see, what is faithful? Fateful Compass do. During your turn, force one enemy within 3 range to perform a move 2 action with you doing the controlling. Bad. Especially with traps. That's actually really nice with traps. So that was our move. We're not using the other action. And now Void Warden is gonna do, we're just gonna use a basic move 2. Go here. Yeah, that's all we can do because I can't loot the other one using because I can't move using the top. Oh, it's a little rough. Hey, what can you do? What can you do, right? So that comes to the end of another turn. We really need to do some moving. We could. All right, now we need to. We may want to take a long rest. This way we get rid of something very minimal. Because we need to move. We definitely need to haul some ass. So I think both of our characters are opting this turn to take a long rest. And I want to double check it. So, because I know it's a little bit different. Long rest characters, at a 99, chooses one of their discarded cards to transfer to their lost pile, returns the rest of their hand. A heal 2, they get everything back that was exhausted. Okay, so we use out of the so we pick one out of the discard pile. The sacrifice, and I think we'll do this. Move 1. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna sacrifice that one. Hatchet heals 2, but it can only go up by 1 more. Doesn't have anything that needs to be unexhausted. Void Warden is doing the same thing. Hasn't taken damage. We'll get the weathered boots back. That'll be nice. And then out of the discard pile, do we have anything very minor that we don't use? One ally can do an attack 4, but that's side by side. That's a heal and a heavy move. Force one enemy within range. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of this. Gift of the Void, maybe. One ally within 3 range may perform. Oh, but that's at range. That actually helps us. So we're gonna get rid of this Wicked Search. Probably not our best idea. We don't heal, but that's just what we do. So we're back to the start of a new round. And now we're gonna do all the moving we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That opens the door, but we lose this card. Yeah, we need that door open though. All right. And then do we have anything with an attack at a decent range? Yeah, all right. Let's do this. Void Warden may be taking some damage this turn. Oh, this should have come back. So, but I can maybe get her to heal herself. So, if we go... Force all enemies within range 3 to move by 1. That doesn't help us a ton. We want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put you into there. That's your heal 3 out of the way too. Might be the best play. One ally. Oh, do we have anything that force one enemy to attack? We do, but it's in 3 range. I have nothing to move on the top, but I do have this attack with a range 3 with a +3. So let's do this. So 43, 49. That's gonna go do its thing. We over here gonna do our thing. 24, 25. Everything's off the board currently. So that us flippancy. We got a 24 and a 34. So we are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we read the second one. The smell gets even worse when you finally open the door to the back cabin. More of those robed madmen are performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable mounds of flesh. The flies buzzing and the strange guttural howls. All you want to do is get as far away as possible, but you have a job to do, so you commence with the killing. Yes, indeed. And we spawn a new robed figure. And we get an elite Viper and a large vehicle moving outside. And now we need to draw cards for both. 46 and a 43. All right, so let us get everyone out here. Zealot is gonna go at a 46, so after everybody. And ties, I don't remember what happens on ties. I'm gonna imagine like they're friendly, but we'll check. Initiative tie. If there's a tie, oh, it's the character goes first. Okay, because I was gonna say, it's like, wait, but my second card, but I was reading for the other thing. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. So we were in the middle of our close cuts here. This card is sadly in the scrap pile here, and now we're gonna do an attack of 3 at a range of 3. Part of me wants to just take out the Zealot, but that poison on the giant Viper, and with him being a little bit tougher, is scary. I think I can snag a line in there. It just goes around everything without touching the edge. As I said, line of sight in this game is the one thing that really pesters me. Yeah, I could draw that line. So, all right, we'll make that work. So you're gonna attack 3 at a range of 3, and let's make it a +6, shall we? What's the? You're the only snake on here, so I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna just do that. So we're attacking a 6 right now at our monstery friend here. Let us get cursed and cancel it. Oh, just what we wanted to see, right? Well, the good news, that's out of our deck, but boy, did we spend a lot to do that. Oh, all right. That's delightful. Now, what do we do? During your turn, force one enemy within range 3 to perform a move 2 action with you controlling the action. We're just gonna put you on that. I'm just trying to get it as far away because it's gonna do a move +1 and a jump. I'm just trying to put it somewhere else. If we can maybe help it. It's probably not gonna work out that way. And it won't because we have the back half of this turn to do. So, let's put that to our discard, cry a little, and go to the other side here. So, our friend here is gonna move. Let's see, force one enemy within. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, but it costs us 3 health to do it. Actually, hold on. Can we sneak around? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that. That doesn't help us out. We would need to be able to move 6. Let's go down to 3. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes away. Oh, this is probably a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. We could force them to fight each other, or we just do an attack 3 at a range of 3. I think that might be the better idea. Yep. Let's do that. So let's attack the. Let's see, what's the zealot doing? He's gonna attack with a +1 and a range, so he's hit no matter what. All right. At a range 2, a muddle. The toxic friendly, you're gonna move a lot and attack, but a -1, and you're gonna be putting poison on, which that's not delightful. I think we made some bad decisions here today. So, all right, let's see what we can do. Let's attack the Viper. Health of 5. We're going for 3. If we can get the +2, we can take it out. We would not be able to kill the zealot even with a +2, so we're going after the giant Viper. So we're at a 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage onto Viper of 6. This should have probably gone up, and this probably should have gone up again at some point. We're just gonna do that. I kind of kept forgetting about it. I would have a second experience point. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. So toxic frenzy, because yeah, we're at 43. He can move up to 2. He's only gonna need to move 1 to get into range, and he's gonna attack 1. Oh, and he wants to attack all adjacent. So can he? No, he does not have a way. Not with this blockade there. So that works, I think. Let me double check the barricade. It can jump over obstacles. That is a jumping pissed off snake. Part of my language. So 1, 2, 3. This way it can attack as many things as possible. Oh, and it's gonna swing for 2 and apply poison. So let's see how it does. So it swings for 3 and applies poison. That's enough to exhaust our Void Warden. Void Warden is down, and I need a poison. Let's see, let's see, skull, here we are. Poison applied on to our buddy here, who is gonna get hit. Oh, hold on. they might not be dead. So he would have attacked for a 1 -1. Hey, good news. Our Void Warden has a health of 1. Still technically alive. Just barely. And then buddy here goes down by 2, so we're at 6, but has poison. They both have poison. I think Void Warden's about to drop here in a second anyway. Oh. Here, you know something? You might just get muddled. Oh, nope, there we are. Alright. So that's gonna do it for the basic. I know I shouldn't call it basic, but it's kind of fun, not gonna lie. So that's enough for the Toxic Frenzy. Now we need to do the Blood Boil, which is gonna apply Muddle. Yay. And within the 2 range for Nita here, we could really use a block. A block would be a blessing right now. Oh, holy, never mind, that muddle goes away. We are alive. We are alive. Oh, that muddle goes away. Oh goodness. All right, that's the end of that round. I don't think Void Warden's coming out of this alive, but we're putting up a fight. I'll tell you what. We got a giant snake right next to us. We have a really upset zealot next to us. All right, this is good and shuffled. This needs to get shuffled. I need more table space. I think eventually I'm gonna just take the map out of the picture. I just kind of liked having it up there. It's just nice placement, but I'm a little cramped for room. So we'll probably do that between games. All right, let us get these up. And yeah, this doesn't get shuffled currently. That doesn't get shuffled currently. I think, yeah. So poison, yeah, does not hurt during rounds. Thank goodness. We could just do a straight up attack 2, which would be enough to kill the monster. And we need low number to be able to hit it. So let's go as low as we can. That's a 35 and a 64. All right, let's do that. And what we got going on here? We've got heal 2, range 2. Well, we could force a move and then just a very basic stabby attack. Or a range 2 with a 3. That would be good. And then with the lowest of 23. I think that's what we'll do. All right. So let's see what the enemy's got in store for this turn. They go at a 77. The Viper goes at a 58. So we've got Void Warden going first, followed by Hatchet, followed by the Viper, followed by the Zealot. All right. So let us Void Warden this first. One ally within 3 range may perform attack 2 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to do that. So so it's attack 2 coming off our friend here. Let's see what happens. That's 2, just 2. That's fine. That's 2 of 6. All right, and then we got to move 3. The muddle at a range of 3. So let's go 1, 2, and then let's put the muddle on. The Zealot here. That ends the Void Warden's turn. Now our friend here, the Hatchet, is going to try to attack. Just melee attack next door, because all we need to do is the 2 damage, and I don't want to do it at a disadvantage if we can help it. So let's get that out of the way. So we're at a 2. Oh, just don't be a -1. Just don't be a -1. All right, enough to take out this elite. Done and done. And for the second half of our turn, we're just gonna move. We're gonna move our 3. This is gonna go 1, 2, and we'll just eat up our turn there. That gets put back. And Giant Viper goes away. And now we get Vile Scourge. They are going to attack a -1, but currently right now they are at a +1. So we can ignore that. So they're swinging for 2, but muddled, so they're at a disadvantage. So a -1 or a -1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and that is enough. She would have had that picked up on her turn. That's enough to knock our Void Warden down. But that wraps up their turn. We come back to our side where we are going to perform a short rest. Yeah, definitely a short rest, which is a little rough because I have to discard at random one of these. Muddle goes away. Okay, good. We have our attack at a range of 3. Perfect. And I think we're gonna do this with this. Yeah. All right. So we're rocking a 24. Hope he doesn't go sooner. He goes, oh, 27. That was a little closer than I would have liked. So first off, we're gonna attack 3 at a range of 3, and we are gonna apply the favorite. So it's now we're swinging for a 6. Please don't be the one that I'm worried about. Oh, that'll do it. That is enough to do the killing blow onto the final zealot, because that just did 6 damage. Or let's see, yeah, 6 damage straight up. It needed 6 to die. It already had 2 tokens onto it. That's gonna wrap that one up, and we actually need to go to the other book to read the finale on this one. Let's take a look here for the Black Ship. Conclusion. It certainly doesn't give you pleasure sifting through the human remains on the altar, but it does end up providing useful in between the bouts of vomiting. Found a necklace, one Sandy described in detail as never leaving the neck of her husband. With this in hand, you can bring at least some peace to the blacksmith's widow, and inform the city guard about the whole situation. Still, you have a sneaking suspicion this isn't the end of the trial. These robed men were certainly all underlings, which means Roland is still out there. One could make the argument that this is the city guard's job, but you search the cabin of the ship anyway and find a curious map. It's a crude depiction of the boiler district, and one building is clearly marked. Surely it couldn't hurt to check it out. Each character is going to gain one perk, and we'll get that done here in a second, and a ritual in stone, number 4. Going on to C2. So let's get that on. Get perks done, because normally I like to do stuff between, but we have an event that we're gonna have to knock out. So let's do this. Goes on to C2. Yeah, my sticker work is a little atrocious. All right, so that's done. And now, where did we put our character sheets? All right, each character is going to be getting a perk. So this could be remove two -1 cards for the for Nita. And let's actually do this in this order here. Replace 1+1 with a +3. Add 1+2 card. And you know something, before we do it, we're gonna grab the event here. If it has something to do with a draw that we have to do, then we'll come back and no, that's not the right way to do it. All right, this is a little rough here. So the Axle, we could remove two -1 cards. That would actually be pretty nice. We could replace a 0 with a 0 and a stun, a 1 with a 1 stun, add 1+2, remove a +1 with a +3. I think we're gonna just do the remove two -1 cards. And that's what we'll do here. So those are gone. What we got going on over here? We could add replace -1 with a 0 heal ally. That would be nice. Add 1+1 curse card. Remove two -1s. Yeah, let's get rid of two more -1s. Make my life a little easier. All right, so XP notes. We both got 2 XP this game. Nita picked up 2 gold coins. So now up to 6. Now we need to open up this deck. Get it shuffled, take a look at events, see what happens. All right, what's it say? You're having a nice stroll through the new market, perusing incredibly expensive wares you could never afford when you spot a gruff-looking man wading through the crowd. Seems out of place. At a guess, you'd say he is some sort of carpenter. He approaches, you get the feeling that you know him, but you can't figure out why. So option A, greet the man, demolition is required, so that's a no for us. Ignore the feeling and carry on with your business. So we're gonna have to do that. After a little more walking, you find a truly amazing tapestry embroidered with a great battle scene between human and Valorous, said to be recovered from an ancient storehouse in Demon's Gate, worth more money than you've ever spent in your entire life. We have to resolve another card. All right, number 2. You enter the Sleeping Lion and find Zion, a local barmaid who always seems down on his luck for one reason or another, sitting at the counter. The barkeep has just refused to bring him another drink until he pays off his tab. Zion perks up when he sees you approach. Oh, perfect, it's the Jaws. Seems like this is as good a time as any to cash in on the drink y'all owe me. What you say? I don't remember owing him a drink. In fact, you're pretty sure he's supposed to buy you next round after you help clear an imp out of his garden. Option A, it's one drink, no need to kick the guy when he's down. Buy it for him or remind Zion of the actual score. Okay. You know something? What if we just buy him a beer? It's gonna cost us a gold, which is gonna suck. But yeah, let's just do it. You cough up a few coins to spot Zion to drink, and you see a hint of relief play across his face. After a few rounds, you're having a good enough time that the difference doesn't matter anyway. Real experiences are the friends you make along the way. And collectively, we need to drop 5 gold. I think we're gonna just drop Nita down to 1. But we gain 5 experience each. So we are at 7 XP, 7 XP. And that should do it. I know we got some more cards and stuff that we need to do at the end of this. And we'll get all that sorted. This way I don't have as much of a sprawling mess going on here as we currently have, because this is driving me a little bonkers. But hey, thank you so much for watching another episode of our Gloomhaven playthrough series. Stick around. And next week we'll be doing the next scenario here on the Tom Tries channel. Hey, if you like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more board game content, as well as some indie video game content here as well, and some other little random tidbits along the way. And until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.